Sommerschield. Welcome to the Wise Agent webinar series. My name is Eleni Sommerschield. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at Wise Agent. And I'm joined today by a really dear friend of mine, Coni Meyers. Coni, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited to have you on the webinar because there's a great question in here from Sylvie saying, my business is on my computer and my phone. Knowing things are saved on the cloud, is that sufficient? Otherwise, what's the best way to have redundancies? I would say this, Sylvie, I think that's a fabulous question. What I personally do is I do have everything in the cloud. So it's all in my Google, Drive and Docs, but I do save a copy on my computer, which then also has a backup. Because I think it was it last year, maybe 2 years ago, I woke up one morning, I wake up early and I go to check my email and Google was down, right? Google goes down, not very often, but it does. And if you need to access a file and you can't, that's never good. So I always have, especially my important documents go in my Wise Agent account, where we're all cloud-based as well. And we have backups. And even if you delete, we have, ways to retrieve those things. So we have backup. I have so many redundancies. It's kind of getting my mind chart to really go through it all. But
redundancy is important.
Yeah.
I was speaking at an association. Actually, it wasn't just association. It was a great big TV national event that was being broadcast from this association. And a couple of weeks before, they had a ransom attack at the association. And because they had 4 deep in redundancy, the attack made it all the way through the first 3, but the third one stopped it from the 4th. So and the members didn't know at the time what was happening because they automatically had all these pieces in place, like I'm sure you do. And so it's important that you do have backup. You have a backup for your computer, you have backup for what's on the cloud. And yeah, Google goes down, stuff happens. And it's important to make sure that you do have some kind of way of backing everything up. Even if it's just having an external drive, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. And Sylvie's asking, how do you save emails to your computer? I'm going to show you how you could save an email from Wise Agent, because this will help you. Let me get this ready here because I have to go to my personal account here.
That's a great question, by the way.
Yeah, it is a great question because there is so much that's happening that you need to make sure that you have access to the things that you need to have access with in order to run your business. And if your email is a big part of it, what happens if your email service goes down and you need to access something and you can't complete a closing or you can't, move on from here? So this is my son. Let me have his phone number. But so I have my Google conversations going on here. Right. And so I can see all of my conversations from him. And so if there's something important, let me make sure I'm sharing my screen here all the way. So if there's something that's happening, so here's, his basketball thing. And, obviously this is for, just basketball. But what I would do is I would just save this as a note. So now this gets saved just by clicking this here. I could save this. If there's an attachment, I can save the attachment as well. So now the note is saved within Wise Agent and I can go back and read that note. If I have a checklist within Wise Agent, I can save that note in a checklist for, whatever the transaction is, and even save the attachment as an attached file here. So there's several ways of doing that. I do that with every single critical email, because what if I can't access my account? What if I can't find it, or if I inadvertently deleted it? I don't know about you guys, but I'm notorious for walking around with my phone in my hands and something gets swiped and it's like, what did I just delete? I deleted something and now I can't get it back. Right. And so if I inadvertently delete something, guess what? It hasn't been deleted because it's in my notes in Wise Agent. So you have that redundancy. So any of those critical emails, save those in your Wise Agent account. That is something that you can absolutely do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.